Hey, how are you? Welcome to the Lazy Man's Guides. I thought a short video will tell you about the guides, as I expect you're wondering what on earth this is. The guides, the Lazy Man's Guides that is, are all about me, to be honest. Is that narcissistic? No, I don't think so. Vain? Egotistical? Definitely not the plan. But let me give you a little bit of background on how it came to be. But first, yes, though, you're not offended by the title of the site, are you? You didn't think I meant you. Definitely not you. Of course not you. That would be ridiculous. I wouldn't insult somebody I'd barely met. Let me tell you a story. The story behind this idea and why it happened. And to explain the title and clear up any confusion, any offence, and to avoid any offers to take me outside and show me some manners. You see, I am the lazy man, not you. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. These guides are really about me, the lazy man, and how I stopped being habitually lazy. When I say stopped, what I'm really saying is adapted my lifestyle. Now, as well as being the old me, indolent, slothful and idle, I managed to get stuff done. You know, regular stuff that I'm sure you do without thinking. And also work stuff that means we can eat. So, on with the story. I spent the first 50 odd years of my life bumping along from one disaster to the next, normally of my own making, exploring a love of both box sets and books, and being as inactive and idle as was possible, while still breathing. I had idleness sorted. I was a feckless, good-for-nothing who was miserable, though in fairness, I was too stupid to realise it. Regrettably, consuming box sets doesn't allow for a comfortable or fulfilling life, or actually much of a life at all. With a little judicious encouragement from my wife, I eventually acknowledged that the time had come to get up and do something, rejoin the human race and see what it had to offer. And so, the Lazy Man's Guides were born. Over time, the plan is that the Lazy Man's Guides will cover my journey from slothful indolence to where I am now, a shining example of health, well-being and productivity. Or perhaps that's where I want to get to. I want to share the journey, and as the guinea pig in this transformation, make the mistakes and pay the price so you don't have to. It will be a combination of useful information, humour and encouragement, and to all of those who share my motivationally challenged outlook, hope. Never preachy or judgmental, just helpful and realistic. If that sounds interesting and you'd like to have a bit more of a look around, click on the button below and I'll see you on the other side.